Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Smith. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
A 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. In the clear at the 25. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Terrapins have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Quick juke to get free. Touchdown, Maryland, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Passes the 40. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Trying to find some room. It's Smith. Has the first down and more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Washington. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Missouri. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they hand it off to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. Too much speed for the defense. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands. It's Turnbull. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking for a man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Mizzou. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. To the air. It's Marchuk. The pass rush closing in.
Let's go.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get
that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Hey, let's sit down, bro. Go.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This
Okay,
one
bro.
is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? To the air, it's Marchuk. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. QB bootlegs here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the Terrapins will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Looking right. This one caught. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Marchuk who makes the grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain in there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Trying the run. It's Burden. Fighting off the defender. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal on 9. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up third and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Murray. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. To talk strategy here.
Damn, 7-2.
Defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Makes the grab. It's Wolf. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Murray. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. It's Wolf. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Grabbed by the receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Turner. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And it's incomplete. The defender alive the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. Is back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Marchuk. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Yeah, the ball. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. Knew we were going to fumble sooner or later.
This big a game, on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert him, and you keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
The incompletion sets up a third and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Marchuk. Hit as he released it. And it's a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. it's Missouri with the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Has the first, still on the move. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. The Terrapins looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Marchuk. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins. Still no answer for this offense. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. With the catch, it's Wolf. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mizzou. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Terrapins looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Marchuk. Looking downfield. Grab down the middle, it's Burden. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we get another 4th down for this quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. The offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. And they bring him down. But look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense set up with 1st and goal now after the penalty. Handoff for the single back. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders. That's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
He hands it off from the gun. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Maryland. There was no catching him that time.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Here.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Zips it down the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Past the 50. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Marchuk. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's hit just before the throw, and it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Richfield misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Pounding away with the run game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Scanning the field, it's Marchuk. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Good game, buddy.
The pass ball is incomplete as time expires.
Yes, sir.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
He's gonna play him so bad. They want to play him so bad. If I get the run game off, it's gonna be off because he ain't gonna know what to pick. He ain't gonna know what to choose on defense. See, that's the thing about you. That's the thing about you, nigga. That's one thing I know about you. You can stop the fucking run. It don't matter who it is. You gonna stop the run. You just gotta work. Yeah, you gotta stop blitzing all the goddamn time. Yeah, because you hell on that run, nigga. It's hard to run on you. So the thing I can say is hard to run on you. Nigga. You be on that run, nigga. It don't matter what side of the field, nigga. You stop that run. Yeah.